It is absolutely amazing how a vibe will change when you move from outside to inside. Um, I had a feeling I've been wanting to do any kind of reading stuff outside for a long time. The energy is always awesome outside, but I was joking around about it. Alabama having Satan's asshole, and we have the teabag in Texas because it's miserable hot. But I've been wanting to do a live outside where I answer questions for you outside just because of the energy. So I thought today's the day. But I go outside and there's no wind, and it's miserable. And I came inside and I was doing my setup, put my hair back, got my earrings on, cleaned myself up a little bit, put, I don't know if you can see her back there, Precious Peaches to sleep, and it hit me, that my guides are putting on me that somebody is going to watch this, and they're going to be going, oh my God. You're going through it. You're going to thick of it, and you're ready to give up. And you need the healing. You need the shadow work. I want to read for you. And if you're watching this and it resonates with you, it's for you. I don't know what you're going through, but right now your spirit is very heavy. Those of you who are not familiar with the way I read, I don't pull cards necessarily. I let the deck give them to me. And I confirm with the pendulum. Do I need more cards? There's a lot of them here. I'm telling you, your spirit's heavy. I'm getting that you don't feel like maybe you're starting to doubt your own way, or you're like you recently lost. I'm getting a father figure, like, and you had like this idea that whoever it was going to be okay for a while. You've been pretty sure on your intuition for a long time, but his passing has shaken your faith. You don't know what to believe anymore. There was a lot of people looking to you for that guidance, and or maybe it was him. No, I feel like a lot of the battles that you faced in life were fought by this person. You're your loss of guidance is profound. You're taking it very, very hard. You felt like the person that left you, or that left this world, had all the answers. That was your ultimate protector. That was your shelter. That was your rock. That was your everything. And you're not handling it well. I'm getting a strong sense of depression. Very, very, very heavy spirit. I need you to please stay with us. Please stay with us. Please stay with us. You don't have to leave. What happened is it's just a change. They're still with you. They're still present. They're still guiding you. They're still very much this for you. You just have to see it in a different way, but don't leave. Don't leave us. The world needs you exactly as who you are. You still have everything you had before, but what he was is no longer in him, it's in you. You have to dig deep and you find that for yourself, but don't leave us. Don't leave the world. We need you. Right now, in the current state that you're in, if you would just start looking at your own ability, fathers passed their gifts on and that went to you. If you start looking at all that you have, your capabilities, your empathic, your love, all the love that he gave you, and you take that and you grow from it, man, you're going to turn not only your world and somebody else's upside down. Like, you're going to flip. Like, everything's going to come into power for you. Right now, this is where you're at. But once you realize your own innate abilities, this is where you're going to be. Everything's going to be at your fingertips. The belief that you don't have it is absolutely wrong. The belief that the world is not going to continue to spin specifically for you now that it's you in the limelight, you need to change that. You need to change that. Your own self-worth is worth moving on. You have your own abilities that you haven't tapped into yet. And all those people that were looking to that person, because I get a feeling there's a lot of people that looked up to this person that you just lost, but they're gonna start watching you, and you're gonna be the one with all the wisdom in the family, and that's when things start coming for you in a very natural sense, regularly. You have everything that you need already. You need to tap into it. Sometimes, man, guys, I'm telling you, the energy gets so thick. If you're here and that was for you, if that resonated with you, if I hit the nail on the head, God, please hang out, stick around. It's going to get better. It's going to take some time, but don't give up on us. Alrighty, guys, let's try and tap back in. I am going.
Texas drivers are cutting their car
See,
insurance costs
Texas
in
T-Bag.
a huge
They
way.
know about it too.
Here's how they're saving big.
The truth is, they are legally robbing you, and it happens.
Okay. Clear the deck. Swing yes, swing clear. Okay. back to it. Liking and sharing the video, sending your gifts. This is purely for TikTok engagement. Anything to raise the algorithms. We also have the fan clubs, your dailies. I'm going to try and point to it. Maybe see my finger go up right up there. If you want to send some of those, that helps me out as well. Let people know that I'm out there trying to raise their human vibration. I feel like if we all vibe higher, we can achieve more. We need to operate from a place of love, not hatred. I don't feel like there's enough of that. Yes, Jamal, absolutely. You want just general, or do you want card or pendulum? Okay, absolutely. Do you want general, or do you have a specific question you're looking for answers? Okay. You have a young energy about you that you're coming into a maturity that is in regards to material and physical presence and appearances. You're coming into maturity with that, and with that maturity, some of the people that looked at you before and kind of like thought you were young and you had it all, they're kind of like, maybe he doesn't right now, because you're looking at things a little bit differently, and that's okay. I'm going to encourage you to move on, move in that respect, because your maturity is giving you a decision that you need to make, whether you're going to stick to the people who are trying to convince you to not continue on whatever you're deciding to follow your pursue whatever it is that you're wanting to take on, like a project, like passions. I'm encouraging you to go ahead and pick up those passions. Don't listen to these people that are no longer looking at you or thinking that you have lost, because because your passions seemingly change. Your passions are seemingly changed for the right reasons and for the better. And so once you follow those, you're gonna there's gonna be some movement there. You're gonna notice who your true friends are, who is a real part of your circle, not who's just there for the shits and giggles and fun times, and when the things are good. You're gonna notice your true people, and that's when your world truly becomes at your fingertips. I can't stress to you enough following your passions. We all wonder, like I said, well, I say we all. I see so many people questioning, well, what is my purpose? What am I even here for? but it's because they have all these passions and these gifts and they're not pursuing it. So not only are they not happy, but their frequency stays low, depression levels go up, cortisol levels go up. We have stress-related diseases, heart attack, stroke, inflammation, all these things, and we're going around overweight and hanging our head low. Whenever we would pursue our passion, we would put a smile on our face, we would glow, we'd sit up, maybe we wouldn't lose weight, but damn it, we'd be happy. And so would everybody else. The world needs us to be exactly who we are. We were created in His image for a reason, because each and every single one of us has something to offer the world, if we're paying attention to it. If we're not paying attention to it, the world is going to suffer. The world needs you just as much as he needs Trump, or if you thought it was Biden, or if you Prime Minister of Israel. We need all of them. Everybody who is alive and breathing today is needed by the world to be exactly who they are. Welcome in, guys. Hi, Heather. Welcome, Jacelyn, Grace, and Mookie the Baddie. Guys, I want to real quick tell you, if somebody sends you a PM trying to get you to utilize their services, I'm not telling you you can't. If that's what you feel called to do, go for it. But be careful. There are a lot of scammers that will inbox you and ask you all kinds of questions, or try and get you to, ask them, and they'll ask for your money. Jamal, I see your comment, relationship. What are you referring to, hon? Relationship reading. Okay, gotcha. Shuffle a little bit more. Guys, if I don't see your questions, keep posting them, so I do see them, because it's hard for me to scroll back up. I'm going to keep shuffling, Jamal. A lot of times when the deck only gives me one card, it's because it's very adamant about the message behind that card. So we'll shuffle a little bit more and see if anything else comes. Ask for a relationship reading. You're guarding a secret. God, I don't want to say this. Like, okay, you don't have to answer this out loud or in the chat. if you don't want to. But the strong feeling, and I don't want you to feel like I'm insulting you or anything, because I'm not. But I almost get the feeling that there is a secret there that's in regards to your sexual preference, your origins on that. That's why we were pulling the Eight of Wands, and interesting enough, it was in reverse on your journal reading as well. But until you figure out exactly what you want, you're not going to get any kind of suitors. There's not going to be a whole lot of interest there in the love life, because you have not yet come to terms with who you are. When you come to terms with whatever that may be for you, I get the feeling you know what I'm talking about. Once you do that, then you will start having the interaction that you want. But right now, until you quit guarding yourself and let yourself truly be exactly who you are, this is not going to come up right for you. And again, it's a pretty adamant message, because there's only 2 cards there. When the deck wants us to know something very specific, there's not a lot of cards needed. I mean, really, if I wanted to, I could pull one card and really, really dig in deep. There's enough symbolism there. I can give you an entire read off of one card. But the more information, the more insight from the other cards is helpful. But whenever you got all you need from 1 or 2 cards, that's a pretty loud message. And again, for your other reading, it lines up with that as well. I'm going to go ahead and confirm for accuracy. Is the read accurate? I'm getting a yes. Is the read complete? Again, getting a yes. I encourage you, it doesn't matter what anybody else's opinion is about who you are, as long as you're operating from a place of love and not harm to anybody else. They don't have to like your decision. They don't have to agree with it, but they do have to be respectful. And if they don't, then time for them to move on, time for you to move on. Draw your inner circle that's going to be supportive of exactly who you are. You'll find your own group. Anybody else got some questions? We got pendulum and we got cards. My voice isn't doing all that. I swallowed way too much salt water through my nose the other day on the birthday beach trip. Again, guys, this is for engagement. I'm not looking to really get any money off of it. Interact any way that you can, sending gifts, liking and sharing the post, inviting people, joining the fan club. Right up here, send your daily in right here. If you want to gift, I'm going to believe that that's right down here on your screen. Click that, follow. You also have the like and the shares. Keep tapping the screen for those. That gets the algorithm up. It lets more people know that I'm here and I'm willing to help. I'm not making any, the only money I can make off of this right now is if TikTok gives it to me. I'm not worried about that. From Memphis, Tennessee. Hello from Texas. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Were you real close? Did he pass away 3 months ago, or was he 3 months old? Okay. I bet it's never easy. Teresa, were you in here a little while earlier? Will Jarrell and Jasmine be just fine? Getting a yes. Thank you, Alicia. Guys, that's another way to interact. If you want to hashtag the FYPs, that would be awesome as well. Will Alyssa get married to her baby's father? I'm getting a yes. Is there a future between Queen and Rob? Get a yes. Okay. Oh my God. Let's see. So I knew it was a male energy, but maybe it wasn't the male. It wasn't a father figure. It was your nephew. Man, honey, hang in there. I know it's hard, but don't give up. Don't keep like. I feel like it read as he was your protector because his presence is what kept you out of your own depression. I feel this on such a huge, deep level. My brother also suffers from major depression. And I've had to tell him, like, it's been going on for 7 years. I said, you know, either you want help or you don't. And I say this with all the love that I possibly can. Please hear me. People around you are going to do their best to help cheer you up, but they're not your nephew. Just like I'm not my mom. My mom was for my brother what your nephew was for you. And I had to tell my brother, it's like, you know, we've been doing this for 7 years. You've had suggestions, you've had advice upon advice. Nobody is mom. You're going to have to realize that she's still here in other ways and not feel so reserved about those beliefs. It doesn't matter if anybody else believes you. It doesn't matter if anybody agrees with you. What you believe is what's going to carry you. And you need to get back to enjoying what you enjoyed with mom. Those things were your passions, and just because your nephew's not here anymore doesn't mean you don't still pursue your passions. Your passions is what's going to make you glow. You know, when we grow together, we glow together. Your nephew's passing is an opportunity to not need somebody else or something else to make your spirit big, to make your aura big. You have an amber aura. You really do. Whenever you're in your joy and you're living in the moment and you're pursuing your passions, you have an amber aura, and people are drawn to that like moth to a flame. And pursue that. It's gonna take some time. And the only way you're gonna get out of it is by pursuing your passion. That was something that or pursuing the things what did you do whenever you had? Yeah, I bet. Do you mind if I ask how he passed? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I understand. It's a private. Hi, blue-eyed mom. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was getting cancer, but there was like I read cancer, but that would explain the feeling too. I'm sorry. It's not easy. It's never easy. But you have excellent opportunity to turn it to light. Anytime we go through a period of dark spots, it's really an opportunity to really glow, to really brighten, to turn more to light. Will Jenny and Mike reconcile romantically? I'm getting a yes. Thank you, Mike. Yes. Darkness, in the moment, it feels bad. No problem. It always feels bad in the next, in the moment. But if we can learn to look at the darkness and see how light can come from that, to look for the blessings in that, that's how we turn it around. Oh. Do something fun for him on his behalf. If you do something that is fun, that he would have enjoyed, he'll be there with you. You'll feel his presence strongly, and you'll know, because it's something that'll happen, and that you say, oh my gosh, like you know that was it. Like for me, it's butterflies. When I specifically blue butterflies. When I see the blue butterflies, I know it's my mother. Butterflies in general, but it's really strong with the blue butterflies. So there's something that was special between the two of you, and when you see it, you'll know that's his presence there with you. Aw, yeah, cardinals are very good. Hi, welcome in, guys. Go ahead and engage, tag the FYPs, like and share the video, send those gifts, no problem. I understand, that's my heart. That's what I'm here for. If I can help in any way, I'm going to do it. As long as it's safe for me and I'm not harming anybody, I'm all here for it. Hi, Dana, or not. Welcome, hi. Kind of high. Does M regret living Crystal? Yes, but examine why he left. And if he's regretting it and he comes back around, is it something you're willing to take back? If not, good riddance. Let it go. They should have thought about that before they did what they did with you. Is David done with Tasha? I'm getting a yes. Welcome in, guys. Go ahead and post your questions. Engage. Is Naya pregnant? I'm getting a yes. Congratulations. Would you like to know, boy or girl? Well, hold on. Is Angel heavy on Dave's mind? I'm getting a yes, but it's not quite as strong as what I would get if we were heavy on his mind. You're definitely on his mind, though. He's kind of like, he's got something, his focus is divided a little bit. Not that you're not there, you're still present there, you still hold space in his mind, but he's focused on something. Will Issa hear from Chris today? Getting a yes. Does Cruz regret what he said to Sierra yesterday? I'm getting a very weak yes. Like, he regrets it, but he still kind of meant it and is glad that he said it. Like, he felt like whatever he said, you needed to hear. But he regrets that it hurt you or that it had to go that way. Is Naya going to have a boy or a girl? I'm getting a girl. It's a ruffles and lace, Mama. You're welcome, Princess. No problem, Angel. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, that did just grab that. Is Naya 4 weeks along? Is Maya less than 4 weeks? Is Naya 1 week pregnant? Is Naya 2 weeks pregnant? Yes, you're about halfway into the 2 weeks. You're very, very early. I'm almost willing to bet if you took a pregnancy test, you might get a positive today. I'd probably at least wait until Friday, though, and then take that test, and you'll get a positive. No problem, pleasure, minds. Ooh. Will Christina and Amanda reconcile? Will Christina and Amanda reconcile? I'm getting a yes. Will Salvador call Maritza today? I'm getting a yes. Hi, Patsy. Welcome back. Good morning. I told you I was going to go live a little bit earlier. I'm just kind of hanging out. It's the engagements, gets the questions, post the questions anyways. You don't even have, I mean, I prefer the engage, obviously, but will Corin reach out to Chloe today? I'm getting a yes. Will Corin want to reconcile with Chloe? I'm getting yes. Will Larry and Dina get back together? I'm getting a yes. Guys, I have to pause this for a moment. I don't think it'll actually let me pause it, but I have to turn it off for a second because I've got some messages coming in that might be my husband, and I can't check them while I'm on the live. Give me 1 second. I'll jump right back on, guys.